The EU was accused of pandering to China by watering down a report into coronavirus propaganda being pushed by Beijing. Leaked emails revealed the European Union's foreign affairs arm delayed publication of the assessment because of heavy pushback from Beijing. Sources have claimed the External Action Service even deleted and rewrote swathes of the report after receiving threats from the superpower. During the rewrite, officials removed allegations described as key findings and softened evidence that the Chinese state was involved in pushing fake news. China has continued to run a global disinformation campaign to deflect blame for the outbreak of the pandemic and improve its international image, one deleted passage said. Both overt and covert tactics have been observed. The initial report said China had accused France of responding slowly to the coronavirus pandemic and pushing claims that French politicians had used racist slurs against Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, the Ethiopian head of the World Health Organization. It said, the Chinese embassy in France criticized France's response to the virus. One of the posts included made-up allegations that French parliamentarians, together with Taiwanese officials, used racist slurs against World Health Organization Director Tedros. Reference to the incident was removed from the report despite French Foreign Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian registering a formal complaint over the fake allegations with Chinese Ambassador Liu She. An analysis into the report found a described continued and coordinated push by official Chinese sources to deflect any blame for the outbreak of the pandemic was watered down with a reference to some actors, including Chinese sources. It also described a network of bots in Serbia pushing content praising China's response to the coronavirus crisis. The report also accuses Russia and Iran of spreading dangerous fake news. At least 2 high-level approaches from Chinese officials are said to have been made to Brussels after sections of the initial report were leaked. European Commission officials briefed that the reports were inaccurate and even guilty of being fake news themselves. But mails leaked to The New York Times revealed that Esther Osorio, advisor to Josep Borrell, the EU's top diplomat, asked the bloc to tone down its report. Lutz Güllner, a senior EEAS official, told colleagues the Chinese are already threatening with reactions if the report comes out. Another insider said it was self-censoring to appear the Chinese Communist Party. Senior MEP Guy Verhofstadt is leading a group of European politicians demanding answers from the bloc's foreign affairs arm. Colleague Bart Grotus, who sits on the EU Parliament's Security and Defence Committee, said, "What we're calling for is an explanation as to what happened and some openness. There's some pretty disturbing allegations here. If China has been pressuring EU analysts, it should be made very clear that it should never have happened and is intolerable and will never happen again." The Commission insists no revisions were made due to diplomatic pressure and the report was not delayed.